Welcome to Millennial Hipsters. You're here tonight with V and Jam, and that's all of us here.
And we're waiting on John, who's going to drop by sometime during the podcast.
Yo, mans are serious, man.
I'm not a fortune teller. I can't tell you if he's coming or not.
Oh, shit.
But we're here
Sass.
tonight, and what you guys want to talk about? What's on everybody's mind?
How's Monster Hunter?
Who
Who finally got Monster Hunter?
Yeah, if you've been following, which I don't think anybody really is.
Okay. Mad,
Okay.
self-esteem issues
Okay.
right now? Welcome to the shitty podcast.
Well, we talked about Monster Hunter in about 3 of our episodes, and we're probably not going to talk about it now.
Why not? Tell us about your experience with it. What do you mean? Do you
Yeah.
like it? Do you hate it? Is it shit?
Well, I mean, it's like everybody else. What does everybody else think?
Friggin' it got
Bluetooth mode.
it got kind of frustrating for me because like I wanted to play online with people and like it just didn't seem like a seamless experience. You know what I mean? And then I just
Bluetooth pairing successfully.
Yes.
And then I just started hopping on Call of Duty.
AX emote.
Oh, that's what happened.
You know, to
Sorry.
play. Like, and then I wanted like a communal online experience.
Yeah.
I wanted to play with people. I was like, I wanted to play games with other people, and Monster Hunter was not facilitating that. You know, even though when it works, it's sick.
Damn,
But
son, where'd you find this?
Yeah.
okay, I love that sample.
But, I just started.
Mhm.
And
You just started. You just killed the T-Rex.
I started yesterday.
Holy shit! You've been playing like a dog.
Not really. I mean, the game's... It's fairly simple. Like, if you've played an RPG, it's not so complicated. At the beginning, they give you all your weapons, your iron weapons, so you have a chance to switch through weapons and choose a weapon. That's the biggest part, is picking a weapon that you want to like play with. Even though you can switch your weapon at any point in the game, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's trash!
That's pretty much what Boof is trying to say right now.
Let's get into look at the online experience so far. I mean,
Trash!
I haven't really. You're right. Like when it links up, like it's sick. Like
Yeah.
you're there with people. You're
Right.
hunting.
Like with
monsters.
4 people, legit, right?
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
whole team of you guys.
You taking down stuff. And everybody gets a piece of the bounty,
Right.
which is good.
Is it divvied up, or doesn't everyone get the same shit?
I think
Because-
everybody gets like the same stuff,
Yeah.
or you could loot the same boss or whatever.
Yeah.
What about the weapons? Are the weapons sick?
Yeah, I guess so. There's a lot of weapons. I didn't count how many, but there's like more than 10.
There's bare weapons. The thing is, it's like what I want to know, Boof, is like when you're playing the game, what made you like? What was that moment that like when you're playing a game and at first you pop it in your system, and you're like, oh fuck, what the fuck did I buy? This game sucks.
Right.
But then there's like this moment, there's like a crux where at a certain time of the game where you're like, yo, this game is sick. I'm about this game. Like, you know what I mean? That always comes at a monumental kind of moment. Like,
I think that happens towards like the after the tutorial.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
right after the tutorial.
Right after the
tutorials are
tutorial.
trash.
Yeah.
It's trash!
Yeah.
I skipped all the tutorials.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like, what was the moment for you that made the game lit? Like, you were like, yo, this game is actually pretty sick.
I don't know. I guess hunting the monsters and
This guy was just high as a kite. He was like playing the shit.
yeah, like I don't know, like yeah. I honestly, like, I've just been playing Call of Duty, and it was just kind of refreshing to play like a little adventure game.
Yeah.
There's a lot of loot, there's a lot of looting.
Right.
Like you gotta pick up all these items and craft stuff. So I mean, it's time consuming.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
what
yeah.
It is like.
Well, I heard it's a really grindy game. Like if you're into that, but I don't know. I haven't played it personally, but I might be waiting for like the PC release, which is releasing like the end of this year.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna look gorgeous.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
look
It's gonna
amazing.
be running at like 60 FPS and all
That's
that
gonna
type of
look
stuff. So
amazing.
I'm waiting on that. But yeah, I mean, so since I haven't played the game, but I can't really say anything about it. but visually it looks
great.
insane.
Yeah.
Like you're playing it on
On a PS4 Pro.
PS4
on
Pro,
in
and how's
4K.
that for
In
you?
4K, it looks great. I will say it looks gorgeous. It looks great.
Yeah.
Visually, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
But I will say though, like for me, fuck, like I just like, is this bad to admit that like the game got boring fast for me. Like it just got boring fast. Like I just was like, all right, we're running the next monster. All right, we're going to the next monster. We kill the next monster. All right, kill that one monster, and then, and then the thing about the game is like you got to kill a monster like 4 or 5 times before you're actually reaping the benefits of like looting the monster. Because like you got to kill the monster, you'll get like something from it, but then you'll need like a special piece from that dead monster to make a certain armor. So you got to go back and kill the monster again. And the thing is, like, these tasks would be less arduous if I could just quickly link up with someone online, kill the monster, and keep it moving.
Right.
But like the way you connect with people just absolutely is garbage.
And
like,
seeing that it's a Capcom game and it's Japanese based, and it's an RPG. I think it may be more geared towards a single player experience. That's probably why their multiplayer matchup is like infrastructure is like so bad.
Yeah.
Because they expect you to just like jump on the game and really just immerse yourself in that world and just like play by yourself. But it would be lit if matching up on the game is just like how you would play on like COD or something.
Right.
It's like quick matches. You
absolutely
group together with a bunch of your guys and you go like kill shit and just like loot and just kind of like
a quick pick up and play kind of thing.
Right. An RPG version of what you call it? What's that game that everybody was like linking up on? Division.
Okay, yeah. Oh, that was a great game.
Like
Amazing
imagine
game.
like a Capcom Monster Hunter version of Division, right?
The thing is that Monster Hunter has always traditionally been like a single player experience. It's always been like in its early days, like on PS2 or on the Nintendo platforms, on the DS and stuff. It's always been like a single player kind of thing.
Yeah. So you think they just like shoved in this multiplayer kind of thing, like second thought? Like,
yeah, listen, I think it's a sick a sick addition to the game.
For sure.
It's sick. If it when it works, it's sick, right? But also, I would have thought Capcom had this whole online play thing down pat because listen, they did Street Fighter and they have constantly engineered the online play thing with Street Fighter, and it's just like that is seamless, So I would have thought that
so
maybe
you could connect with people just like that.
Absolutely with Street Fighter for sure, because there's a lot of people playing, and you would have thought that would have been more seamless with Monster Hunter, but and listen, this is not to say that they won't patch that, because like the game still pretty much like it is relatively new. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
how long ago did it come out? Like 3 weeks ago?
Like January.
January. Okay. So almost a month ago.
Maybe early February. I can't really.
All right. Yeah.
But,
yes, it is fairly new.
But yeah, man. So yeah, I'm glad Booth's kind of playing through it because it's sick. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's cool to hear a new opinion about it. But I feel like you're gonna be playing it like heavy because you've already gone pretty deep into it. So
I got like time to play it, so.
Yeah, and I think with a lot of games is like there's always this moment for me personally where like you're playing the game and you're just waiting for the game to like hook you. Right? It's not necessarily when you put the disc in. It's like it comes like halfway through. Like there's something sick about the game that you've just unlocked something. You're like, oh shit, okay, this is where the learning curve ends, and now I'm actually having fun.
Do you think you're waiting for that right now, or like, do you think you're there, close? What?
I think. Wow, that's a good question.
I'm like interviewing you.
No. That's a good question because like so many times, I haven't played it. So. I think it goes for a lot of us that like if you have a console, any console, I'll say this particularly about like PS4, Xbox, like let's set aside PC games, but for these console games, it's like you look at your console, you come home after work or whatever it is you do, you look at your console, you decide what game you want to play.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you just bought a new game, and it's not always that you want to play your new game. You know what I'm saying? But somehow you feel like you need to. It's like, fuck, I just got Monster Hunter. I should be playing this game through.
Okay, that's how you feel.
But instead, it's like, why do I want to play Call of Duty? I just want to fucking play Call of Duty and get better with the shotgun. So I think that's kind of why I have like some conflictions with Monster Hunter, because it's like it should be more attractive to me. Like I don't know, there should be a hook, and I maybe haven't gotten there yet. But
you know what? I know what you mean. Like,
You know what I mean?
When it comes to like a single player type RPG game, it has to like grab you in order for you to play hours of it,
for
right?
sure.
Yeah.
Some people need like a sick story for it.
Mm-hmm.
Some people need like sick battle mechanics and action and stuff like that. Some people just need it to be like chocked full of stuff like that you could collect and like loot shit, right? It's always different for everybody.
Yeah.
So it's like depending on like what you, or even just like the way it looks, people get immersed into it.
Right.
So it really all depends on like what kind of gamer you are, right?
Right. And the thing is, it's like when you look at Monster Hunter, you think it's like a combat, like it's gonna bring in all the people that like combat and like action.
Yeah.
But when you actually sit down and play it, it's like the combat is not the most appealing thing about the game.
Okay. So it's not like you know how Horizon had like sick
Oh,
combat, right?
see, that's the thing. That's something that's gonna pull people in because they want to kill monsters and they want to get in the combat
Yeah,
action.
you want to do like fucking army rolls and like fucking like,
absolutely.
oh, yeah,
for sure.
Like,
One thing I will say, if you guys haven't got Monster Hunter yet, this is more a game about, as Jam and Boof said, it's a very grindy game. It's a very gamer friendly game. It's not very like combat intense. Like the learning curve, I would say, is not that high. Like, you know what I mean? It's kind of a game for like girl gamers. Like,
so
oh my god,
jump
collect all the stuff and kill the monsters. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like, I don't know, like that's just the way I look at it, right? Like for me, but it's still very like adhered. It's still very adhesive to its Monster Hunter roots. Like the movement is like boxy, and like the attacks are very like delayed. You know what I mean? It's very like heavy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is cool.
So would you say like if you're holding a heavy weapon, it would like
if you're holding any weapon.
Oh, anyway.
It feels like the
If you're
heaviest
holding
shit ever.
So a
Like-
dagger versus like a giant axe, it's like it's still kind of slow.
Like you're dropping attacks on the monsters it's not like
It's
God
just
of
like-
War type style where you're up in there swinging the chains and shit. No.
yeah. So you gotta change like it's nothing. Like,
Right,
it's
right,
weight,
right.
like it's feather.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, shouts to the
Okay.
game. Listen, the game obviously has longevity because like man's been playing it for like dogs since it came out.
Yeah.
So, and it looks great. And like, listen, when it comes out in PC, that's gonna be something to look forward to. And when they patch the whole online thing, is like when it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
That's
Unless,
sick.
listen, they need to patch that shit quick before the next big thing comes out. Because once the next big game comes out, everyone's gonna be done with this shit. You know.
Yeah, pretty much.
And this quarter is looking super promising. There's gonna be a bunch of heavy hitters in terms of games. So we're just gonna have to wait it out and see. But so far, I mean, I don't hate the game. Like, I want to play more of it. I think I'm more disappointed in myself than the game. So it's like making me feel bad about myself.
More tune for your head tops.
But yeah, there's definitely gonna be more games for your head tops
Right.
coming out this fucking quarter.
Yeah, for sure. God of War coming up soon. I'm excited for that because I have that pre-ordered. So
Oh, my
shit.
God, that's gonna be insane. See, I hope that doesn't disappoint.
yeah,
I really
it's
hope
true.
that game
It's
doesn't
true.
disappoint. You know?
Yeah. But I'm just glad I didn't pay full price on it, so I won't feel that bad.
Okay.
Okay,
True.
okay.
True.
I see you.
Wow. You didn't run that one more again. Let me see that.
I see you.
Wow. That's amazing. If you guys, for everyone that doesn't know, Jam is like, he's been hooked to this micro cord here. What he does is he just like samples sounds
Yeah.
and he just plays these shits during the podcast and they add flavor to the podcast. So, and they're great. So fuck it. But yeah, I mean that's all I gotta say about Monster Hunter for
Alright,
sure.
cool,
Like,
man.
It's a work in progress Monster Hunter for me.
Yeah. Well, all right. Let's segue to this next topic. I'm kind of riled up about, and I know a lot of people in Toronto are.
Riled up.
Shit.
More tune for
That's right.
I don't even know.
And John just joined us.
All right.
Hey.
That takes the Joe Budden. Hey.
All right. So let me continue where I left off.
Yes. I just wanted to hear that one more time.
Okay.
Where
So
were we? P-Mall, it is.
they raided P Mall again.
They did?
No. I mean, like, sorry. False report.
You mean I can't get no phone case?
Shit. But I mean, like, do you guys? Okay, well, the news report. What did it say? Like they were deeply disturbed.
So basically, this news outlet in the U.S. This news outlet in the U.S. labeled P-Mall as like as a hub for purchasing counterfeit goods. And if you're from Toronto, if you're from Scarborough, Steeles, like the Greater Toronto area, and you've heard of P-Mall, if you frequent P-Mall, they sell a lot of fake shit. Listen, I only go to P-Mall to get screen protectors and phone cases. You know what I mean? And sometimes glasses. Like I'm not gonna lie, like there's one glasses store there that sells sick frames, and they're genuine. They are 100% real. But I will say there's a lot of stores still that are still up
do you
to
know it's
shady
real, though?
shit. Well, because I've taken it to another lens crafters or whatever and asked if they're genuine. And they're like, yeah, they verified the VIN number and product number and shit.
True.
So it's like, that's the only way you can actually tell if you
Or
cross
the knockoff is so good.
Well, then the knockoff is, you know what's crazy? If the knockoff is so good, then
what's the
knockoff
problem?
is so good. You know what I'm saying? Like, then fuck you. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, so,
if they could knock off the damn VIN number, that'd be
like seriously, like you can do all that. Like,
Speaking of lenses, what is this guy?
what are those?
I'm embodying the millennial hipster, podcast everywhere I go. So you know.
Rate the man, right? He's breaking out of his shell. Rate the man. So,
Yeah.
so basically, if you guys can't see,
I see you.
so Jam bought some new frames. They're pretty on fleek. You know
From
what I mean?
P-Mall.
They're pretty millennial
From P-Mall.
hipster.
Ironically.
Can we get a picture of your face up there?
Yeah,
People gotta see this.
The screenshots.
gotta see it. The streets gotta.
So wait, so you got the frames on Amazon, but lo and behold, you went to P-Mall to get the lenses.
To get the lenses cut, it was like $50.
Okay.
Any of those like eyeglass places,
Right.
do it for $50 because I went in there and like I asked like a bunch of them and like just to get like consensus of the price,
Right.
and all of them did it for $50. I'm pretty sure if I was Chinese, I would got it for like $10.
And that's the other thing. That's another thing. We all have these like preconceived myths about P-Mall. Listen, when people that know P-Mall talk about P-Mall, there are a number of things that come up. Like, first of all, you can get cheap shit there.
Yeah.
You know, you can get bootleg shit there, and you got to go with the Chinese friend.
Oh yeah,
You know?
yeah, definitely.
And if you're not aware of those three formulaic things about P-Mall, you're gonna die out there. You're not gonna survive.
That's key shit, man.
So do you have to go with the Chinese friend because you get extra discount?
You get the discounts. Well, the
That's
Chinese
notion.
thing. The Chinese thing is like, you know what's crazy? When you go with a girl, and you'll notice that like the merchants there, when you go with a girl, they're so much nicer to the girls because they know the girls are gonna buy shit up
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like
Yeah, the guys are gonna be like,
the guys gonna be all
"Holy,
skeptic and shit, like too much of the angle and
how
all
much
this shit.
RAM does those
Yeah,
glasses
man.
have?"
And especially if you feeling grimy, like dudes they want to go get a deal, and you're with your boys and shit trying to feel like a hustler.
It's like the Russell Peters bit.
Absolutely, that's what it is. Be a man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're never gonna say be a woman to the girl,
Yeah.
right? But I will say, yeah, man. If you roll up with a girl, like they know the girl's gonna spend money, they're gonna start throwing deals your way.
yeah.
Also, if they know the girl too, that's another thing. Because some of these girls out here are frequent buyers of certain stores,
Right,
and they'll
right.
recognize them.
They
and
like
say,
know
"Oh,
them
hey."
by name.
Absolutely, and then they'll give them deals and shit.
Yeah.
But like, if you guys know, P-Mall has been rated in the past, like
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think
Yeah.
before more is more like the pirated movies and shit, right?
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
who the hell's buying DVDs from there anymore?
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're correct about
Even
that.
the pirated games that kind of fell off. Like
Yeah.
you can only get legit stuff.
Right.
Oh yeah.
You can't
yeah.
buy pirated games for your PS4 or Xbox
Yeah.
One. Like for the new platforms,
Yeah.
like you can't buy pirated.
But
shit.
like I have a feeling that the people that are like investigating this, they're looking at into the past,
Right.
like what they've done in the past. They're not looking at what they did like last week.
Mhm.
Even if they sold like a bunch of like bootleg DVDs and like CDs from back in the 2000s and shit, they could still get them on that, right? If they have like proof and shit, I'm guessing.
And I think that's what
Right.
they did get them.
So they've probably been building a case for like fucking years.
But that's what
Right,
they did
and-
get
and
them
that-
for long time ago.
Yeah.
That's why they were rated.
Right.
And I think all that bootlegging shit has gone down. Like I think P-Mall has actually taken some
Yeah.
effort to kind of subvert all that bootlegging shit, right?
Right.
And I think also it's a matter of the industry too.
Yeah. I just want to add that it's not only like CDs and DVDs. They could bootleg anything.
Mhm,
Like
that's true, too.
these Chinese guys.
Mhm.
Man.
They're
fucking, like,
resourceful
come on,
as a motherfucker. It's like that Boston
man. I'm just
Dynamic
saying, I don't want to
shit.
be fucking racist right now, but
It's like that Boston Dynamic shit.
It's
Like, we
not
saw the-
racist. If anything, we're complimenting them because
Yeah.
they're taking something that these other people are engineering and it
Yeah.
cost them how much to make.
Right.
Yeah, I'll buy some Yeezys for $80. I don't give a
Absolutely.
shit.
Yeah, they make the same product and give with
Yeah,
much cheaper.
true.
Quality wise, I don't know. I think it's like hit and miss with depending on certain
Yeah,
product.
but yeah, they're bootlegging everything. You could get like a fake pair of like Beats headphones that are normally like $500
Mhm.
for like $70 or
Right.
some shit.
Real
You know
beats
what I
are trash anyways.
mean? Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And overpriced anyways.
I would
Yeah,
say
but
that.
the
I'll
public
agree.
doesn't know.
I'll
They're
agree.
basically selling it to you for the cost of goods or whatever. What is
Yeah.
that like the?
They are
before-
overhyped, to be honest. Yeah, they are. But yeah, I mean,
You know what I mean?
like, you know.
Yeah.
I would. Yeah. Go for it.
Oh no! What were you gonna say?
I would just say, like, all in all, it's like PMall is. I fucking rate PMall. I love PMall. Listen,
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
we shit on PMall like this. Like, it's just, you know what I mean? They were clowning them, but I think PMall, that whole like bootlegging type shit, they were rated for that by the cops. Like,
Yeah.
Bear stores got
Yeah,
shut down.
definitely.
So they've definitely, I would say in that
They've
sense,
been rated a couple times.
yeah,
not even
absolutely.
Just like,
and I'd say in that sense they've paid their dues, you know. And now it's like, to be honest, now when you go to PMall, they actually got some good shit there. I'm not gonna lie, like
Yeah,
the
right,
real shit, like real name brand shit.
Yeah.
You know, because the merchants there, they're aware that people aren't stupid anymore. They know, like, okay, people are gonna cross-reference their shit. We have to start stepping up our game, right? If we're gonna be able to compete with Scarborough Town Center, Fairview, all these real
Not even
malls,
that. They gotta compete directly with China. Like we can order it straight from China.
That's the
now.
other
That's
thing
right,
too,
yeah.
We
right?
don't gotta
Order,
go
yeah.
through you to get the link to China. You know.
Absolutely. So I think there are a lot of different forces because like PMall definitely has stepped its game up to keep up with the industry. You know, whether or not you're getting games online or getting your goods online from China or
Yeah,
like,
sure.
you know, it's like, and also too, if I want to buy some like 50 PS2 burn games, who the fuck is gonna care?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Sony's not gonna be like, bud, like no, I'm not gonna give a shit, right? Like it's a different time now.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, exactly.
But what I will say is that what I will be like, come on, son, too, is how is the management of PMall going to be like, we are shocked and appalled? Like, bruh, you knew you was
Dude,
fucking.
it's
Come
just
on.
like politics, man.
I was gonna say that.
exactly. It's their
Just-
PR move.
Just
Yeah.
for the news,
Yeah.
the news headline everywhere said they were deeply disturbed.
Yeah.
I mean, like
It's their PR
in
move.
Toronto, it's kind of a joke to see that
It
because
is.
like they
That's what they're built on.
I know, but it just to put a face
Right.
on the article, that's just how they put it. You know, anybody outside the country is like, oh my, and,
Yeah,
who
right.
would be shocked as well.
Right,
Oh,
right,
shit,
right.
There was a whole black. They're calling it a black market.
Crazy.
All kind. It's gotten spun out of control, like out of here. But anyways, I just want to say, U.S. government, just keep your ass out of there.
Yeah, but y'all have
Yeah.
problems of your own focusing on PMall.
Yeah,
and
like,
shit.
what the fuck, man? Stop
fuck
trying to
outta
fuck with our
here.
shit.
It was a U.S. government source that
It was.
that
Wow.
did this.
Yeah.
So I just want to say,
Come
guys,
on,
just
man.
yeah,
Yeah,
y'all
like-
got bigger problems, right?
Yeah,
Exactly,
but ain't no
like-
shootings happen at PMall. Actually, no, there was a shooting at PMall.
Oh
Fuck
shit!
that. That was a long time ago. Still,
Yeah.
someone was mad because their bootleg DVD wasn't working. and shit.
They probably bought the gun from PMall.
Didn't even work. Didn't even work. And shit. Gun got jammed. It squirted water instead of bullets. But yeah, I rate PMall though.
Yeah.
Mad respect to PMall. Listen, I'm there. I'm out there almost every weekend. And the most hilarious thing about PMall is that when the white rural people that don't go to PMall, they get so fucking exhausted there because they don't. First of all, they don't know that they gotta go haggle. Everyone's bullshitting them.
Yeah.
All the Asians are bullshitting the white people because they don't know shit. I get a phone case for $5. They're charging these white dudes like 25. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and it's just not a place to go unless you're prepared. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, definitely.
So,
I
yeah.
mean, 25 is still good compared to what you'd probably be getting somewhere
for a
else.
$5 case, I mean, you get
But you
Yeah,
could,
yeah, like-
but you could get it for $5.
That's what it is, right?
I won't leave there unless I get my phone case for like under $10,
Yeah,
$5,
or some
like,
shit.
You know what I
right,
mean?
right.
Yeah.
Depending on what the case is, like,
Um,
because I know these motherfuckers. Like, come on, man. I'm just like, you know, I'm gonna just go get my case, you know, at fucking Best Buy. Like,
Man, look at
yeah, I think I told them that one time. They're like, oh no, $5.
oh yeah, sweet. Yo, they don't play now. If like the thing is, you gotta like haggle with them diplomatically.
Yeah,
you can't
yeah,
go
yeah.
in there and be like, "You Chinese people rip it." They're not gonna
No, you
entertain
can't be
that.
like-
you know what I'm saying?
No,
like
yeah.
back in the day, maybe, but now it's like
respect
they're
the
like,
game, you know?
yeah, exactly. You gotta
Yeah.
respect the game
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure,
yeah.
right?
You gotta be more nuanced with
But
your
I know like
with
people
your haggling.
who come all the way from downtown just go to Pacific Mall if,
Yeah.
like if they need to get their phone fixed or
Absolutely.
something.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely. No, honestly, man, it's just like that's such an listen. Like I love Asians our fucking community. Like who's gonna do your nails? Who's gonna fucking fix your phone, dog? Like who's gonna serve you Chinese food at 3 a.m. in the morning? It's like these people are creating a sick ass black market economy. You know, all the Asian people out here who hustling 24 hours a day. Like we're just reaping the benefits off of it. So, like I mean,
Yeah, shout out to them.
right. So and
You
Chinese
have
New
no
Year just
Oriental
passed.
cells?
You got Oriental. What do you expect?
Oriental?
Spoons dropping down the stairs and shit. Oh my God.
I see you.
All right, we just lost the Asian vote. But yeah, man, it's crazy. You know what's also crazy about P-Mall? I'm not gonna harp on this, but like, I would have thought like, you know, like for brown people, like, you know, like Gerrard Street and like those brown places, they're just not cool to us anymore. Like to younger brown people, like you don't go there, like to the Gerrard Street, and like you know what I'm saying. But Asian people love P-Mall. They love their shit. They
Yeah.
out there representing every day.
Oh,
like
yeah,
it's like the young kids,
Because
everyone
the people who are actually running P Mall, or at least like the merchants and stuff,
are young.
yeah, they seem to be younger people.
Right.
They're like younger
Right.
hustlers.
Good for them, man.
Yeah.
Yo, respect to P-Mall still.
Because Gerrard Street, what is Gerrard
And they're a
Street?
whole community.
That's
I'm
what it
pretty
is.
sure like those people like know each other. Like a
Yeah.
lot of those people know each other. You know. What
I
I mean?
haven't been to Pacific Mall in maybe like 5 years or something.
Yo,
like
what do
that.
you mean?
yeah, for
I
real?
was out there last weekend.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just out there. It's
But
something to do when you're bored.
The last
Yeah,
time
yeah.
I went, I was looking for a phone case and for like some obscure phone.
Mm.
Like that was a little bit dated, and I kept going from store to store, and they would walkie-talkie the
Yeah, they
store
would-
Yup, yup. They
Yeah,
have
yeah.
walkie
and
talkies.
be like, "Oh, we don't have this case. Do you have this one?"
Yeah.
Yep.
So
You know what they're really doing, though? Is they're saying, yo, this guy, brown jacket, fur, just asked me for this case. I told him $10. If you have it, give it to him for $8. If he comes into your store, give it to him for $8. Then you go to the other store and you say, oh, yeah, this place, and they'll do it. Trust me, they fucking, they're so clever out there. It's
Yeah,
nuts.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
But it works out for me too.
it does
so-
work. Yeah, you're getting something for
Yeah.
cheap, so I can't complain, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Actually, one time I walked into this one store. They didn't like. I was looking for like a phone cable or something like that.
Yeah.
The girl said like they didn't have it in the store.
Yeah.
And then she walkie-talkied
Yeah.
like over her friend from
Right,
like
right.
down the fucking street
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
She walks over with the product.
Yeah.
And like just gives it to her.
Right.
Like so they kind of share their merchandise
Yeah,
and
right,
like and
right.
stuff like that.
That's sick.
So you know they all work together and shit, which is
Yeah.
pretty sick.
I see you. I see you.
I think that's the thing. I think people love P-Mall for the fact that, like, listen, it's like your phone's broken. Where else are you gonna go, man?
Yeah,
You're not gonna go to the Indian guy at those kiosks. They will rip you
Oh,
off.
yeah,
like,
yeah, for sure.
hell no. I don't ever go to my people to fix my phone. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I'll go to P-Mall or whatever.
Trying to make that.
And I think that's why people love P-Mall. But I just think the only thing we have problems with is P-Mall trying to deny this shit. Don't try to do that,
And the
P-Mall.
U.S. trying to
Hey, why you
No,
bullshit?
keep denying it because we want you guys to stay.
Maybe, yeah.
alive.
I think if denying it is helping them thrive, whatever, then I guess that's something I can't hate. So I can't knock that hustle.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. Fuck. Crazy.
Crazy.
Whew. What else popped this
Crazy,
week? There's
crazy,
a whole bunch of shit.
crazy.
What about All-Star Weekend, man?
Oh, yeah, the All-Star Weekend.
Right.
Who was hanging on to
Who's
every
alright?
hoop, every dunk?
The dunks were sick.
Who was wettest? Who do you think really deserved to win the dunk off?
Oh, I want to throw my snap video of.
Okay.
I was live. Well, I was snapshotting like each dunk,
Oh, shit, okay.
and when he
okay.
pulled out the BC jersey.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Only Torontonians rate that though.
Yeah.
The rest of the world hated that. They were like, "Yo, that wasn't even a fly." They were like, "That wasn't even that great."
People respect Vince Carter like crazy.
Yeah,
For
I
that
feel like
dunk
a lot of basketball aficionados from the States were like, "Yo, that dunk wasn't even that hype." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like for us, of course, it pulls on our heartstrings, right? But
Whatever, man. It satisfied me. I don't give a fuck.
It was great for me. No, I rate that. That was sick. He threw on the fucking Vince jersey,
Yeah.
and then, fuck, bring me back through it. What did he do though with his dunk? What did he do? He didn't jump over Kevin Hart's family.
That was
was
before that. That was before that. That was his first dunk in the final round. I
What
think.
dunks do I remember?
That dunk was disgusting too.
Yeah, the dunk was crazy. Yeah,
Bro, I'll be
that was a
honest.
crazy dunk.
They have been way better years than like.
Than that, yeah.
I was a little underwhelmed when that kid did that Vince dunk. That was like the highlight for me.
Yeah, of course.
For sure.
Yeah.
For the
Toronto's
entire
lit.
No,
thing.
wait.
Toronto was lit up.
There
But,
was a
like-
dunk by
To be
When he
honest,
bounced it off the board
No,
and then
fuck
dunked
that.
it. Nah, you're like, that was sick.
That was.
I mean, it's
I liked it.
technically it's impressive, but like aesthetically and like as a dunk overall, it's not.
On the single backboard, yeah, I guess. But then remember the other dude, he bounced it off the backboard and then it bounced onto it. Like he bounced it off one backboard
Yeah,
and then he dunked it on a next. There was two nets. Remember that one? You remember that one?
that was good too.
That was crazy. That was actually pretty cool. I mean, it would never happen in a game. But it was just,
Yeah. Sure. None of this shit. Like,
Um,
There's one with Larry Nance
Oh,
Junior,
yo, Nance should have won. I feel a lot of people are saying Nance should have won,
where he started from behind the net and he
Right.
kind of windmilled it.
and he windmilled it, and he
Yeah.
turned around as he was
Yeah,
windmilling it.
that was a dunk. I feel got slept on a little bit.
That was a sick dunk.
But to be honest, I think it was LA. LA, you guys need to get hype. Like the crowd was whack. It was dead as
I
fuck.
felt that too. Like there was a lot of crowd engagement.
Like Toronto, I don't know, man. The energy was different.
You know what I mean?
Then again, like they were throwing down some disgusting dunks last year.
Yeah. What's up with Lowry and the shots though? Like he was just yikes.
I heard about that.
Tell you the truth, I missed that. But
Yeah.
He was 3-point contest.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't know why they're putting Lowry in the 3-point.
That's
contest.
what I said.
What did he?
That's what I
why would they
said.
do that? Like why
Like,
did they choose
is
Lowry?
Doesn't Vasquez do a better job at shooting threes?
Vasquez, who are you talking about?
Fucking the white guy.
Valanciunas.
Valanciunas.
Big
my
man?
bad. Yeah.
No, we should
Shooting
have had.
threes?
Who's their best PG?
First of
though?
all, no one from Toronto deserved to be in the 3-point contest.
That's what I'm thinking. Like who is their best
Nobody on the
PG?
top. I'm just saying, like that's that's us. But
If
like,
if someone from Toronto were to be in the 3-point contest, it should have been CJ Miles, aka CJ Kilometers. Now that he's
Oh,
playing for Toronto.
Okay,
right,
what?
right.
This is crazy. That's nuts. That's actually
Yeah.
sick. That's a sick nickname.
Yeah, someone else gave him that name.
Who
One of the
stood?
commentators or something.
CJ Kilo.
Who stood? Who stood up? Did anyone stand up for you in terms of dunks, 3 points at the All-Star? Or you missed the 3-point, but like
I missed everything except the dunk contest.
except the dunk contest. The dunk contest was lit. It was cool just cause like, you know, you want to see something fresh. I remember from years ago the dude jumped over the convertible.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
I just thought that shit was whack.
What about the dude that won? Like,
Because
the
you think
kid?
that was like a gimmick?
Because the car,
Yeah.
They're all
I can't
it's a lot of
can't
gimmicks.
dunk, but I can jump over that car. So that's not
Yeah.
impressive to me.
Yeah.
You know what I
This
mean?
nigga can't jump over the car. You can jump over the car. That's hard.
He was jumping over a fucking Kia convertible.
It's pretty hard to do.
Jump over an Escalade, motherfucker.
I paid money for this bitch.
Yeah,
Yo, speaking
NBA.
of jumping over stuff, I didn't feel that Kevin Hart should have fucking like
Crouched down.
Crouched down.
Yeah.
Yeah, why is he?
Yeah, because his whole shtick is that
being
he's short as
short.
fuck, right?
Yeah.
So why not just stand up straight, let the ball fucking dunk go over you?
There, people were saying,
I don't
You
know.
know,
why
like,
is Kevin Hart crouching down? It should be Shaq crouching down or some shit.
yeah, exactly. I'm just
I
like,
think it's like instinct. Like
Yeah,
you kind of want to
maybe.
get out of the
yeah, I
way.
guess.
Yeah.
I guess he didn't want to have an accident in case and then be memed for life. You know what I mean?
Maybe he was a little lit too. Like he was just a little,
Oh, you know him.
At every sports event.
Yikes. Yo,
They're
Kevin
trying to
Hart
get
in
up on
sports
the trophy
events.
stage after.
Yikes.
cuss on the way.
I will say though, at the All-Star game, everybody been ripping Fergie for her national anthem.
My God, so many memes.
But bro, I don't know. Am I missing something? Like I
Did you
just
hear?
It's not even like.
I did hear it. Yeah, I watched it. Like I don't know. Like was it that
You know what?
fucked up?
They
I
had
don't-
nothing else to talk about, so they had to talk about
they had to
something.
rip her
I guess
open.
not. But I mean, I thought it was pretty bad.
You did, eh?
I thought her singing was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Like I listened to it.
It
I
was
don't
a little
know.
awkward at times.
Like it was awkward.
Like she was
I
doing a
guess.
little bit like ad-libbing, like hey, like it was just
Yeah, it was
She's trying to put
smooth.
a jazz spin on it.
And then when the camera pans to the other players laughing and celebrities
Yeah.
are making fun of it
Oh, man.
right while it's
While
happening,
it's
it's
happening.
kind of
Pretty
hard
bad, yeah.
not to be like, oh
feel
shit,
you.
like
yeah.
I guess
Not-
it is that bad.
I don't think that it's like ill intent with their.
No, because they all see themselves on the big screen now when the camera
Yeah, and
comes
you're
on
like,
them,
oh,
right?
it's pressure. It's like-
Draymond Green was laughing, and then they put the camera on him, and he's like, "Oh shit!" They caught me laughing, like fuck, like oh no.
Yo, but I'll just say this. The thing is that, Fergie, to me, was never looked at as a fucking vocalist. Like a singer. Like, she was more like a performer.
How did she
kind of thing.
become standalone too? Like,
Was she known for her singing? Like,
I mean,
No,
never.
when the Black Eyed Peas put her on, she was like,
She was
it
just
was
some
like-
random ass fucking girl, right?
it was like when the Black Eyed Peas put her on, like she was their vocalist. You know?
yeah, she was like
Yeah, yeah,
ad-libbing
But
for
without
them.
Black Eyed Peas, she's not a vocalist.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like
She used to do that, half rap, half singy type
Uh-huh.
fucking, you know what I mean?
I feel you. But
Like,
then what about
All those
songs?
Fergalicious.
Yeah.
Fucking songs, right?
S.A. What's that
She's
song
not-
called? Glamorous?
Yeah, she's not really singing on those songs.
Yeah. But what about Big Girls Don't Cry? Because I was debating this with someone.
Oh, right.
and
That
Good
was
Girls
like
Don't
her
Cry was
ballad,
like,
right?
oh, fuck you. That was like every bitch's song for that summer. Like,
that was like a ballad, singing ballad.
and like she killed that song.
Ironic because they're probably crying listening to it.
Yikes.
Yeah, eh?
So yeah, man. I mean, shouts to Fergie. Did you guys see the video of Cardi B dancing when?
That's
Fergie
what I'm
was-
saying. Like,
yeah, like
she
they were-
knew she was on camera. Like she just started acting the fool.
Pretty jokes.
But that's her, though.
Cardi B should have
I
done
love
that.
she-
Cardi B, I was gonna be like,
That's how much.
that's
of
her
a-
anyway.
a
She
joke
does
it
not
is.
give a fuck. Like, she doesn't.
That was meme though. She wasn't actually there doing that, was she?
No, she was actually there doing that. Was her
think-
eating the popcorn?
No,
yeah,
that's
no,
footage from something
no,
else.
it wasn't.
seat?
She was
In the
there.
seat? Yeah, that's
no,
her.
she was
That's what I
there,
thought
bro.
too, John. That's
Check
what
her
I thought too.
outfit. Check Cardi B's outfit
That's
at the
what I
All-Star
thought
game.
too.
It's her
But
in the
it's
red
her.
jacket.
She's legit like making
But
fun.
okay, but then it's not during the national anthem.
It was during the national
It's
anthem.
some
She's
other-
like going like this
because it's off tune, it's
Yeah.
off beat. There's something off about Fergie's singing.
Now, on second thought, I feel like if you were there, maybe you'd be able to appreciate that it sucked. Like,
Yeah.
I'm kind of getting that vibe, like, you know.
Yeah. When you say that and I think about it that way, it's
You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you were there, yeah, I guess. But anyways,
But yeah, man, friggin'. Speaking of Cardi B and hip hop thoughts. Did no one see the Black China sex tape? Am I the only one?
I don't even know that was a thing.
It's trash.
yeah, it was. It was pretty.
Did you guys see it?
Is she
I
fucking
guess so,
the Kardashian dude?
No.
No.
She's sucking some black dick. That's what she's doing.
Oh god.
It's crazy.
Oh god.
It's nuts. And
Nuts.
and that well,
Son, where'd you find this?
it's nuts. Pause.
On X videos.
Yo, it took me forever to find the video. Let me tell you. Like, just finding the video was like
you
a
see
whirlwind. Yeah, I saw the whole thing.
Oh shit.
How long is it?
It's like a minute and some. Like, it's like
That's it?
Yeah, it's not long.
That's
She's
not a
sucking the
sex
dick and
tape.
I'm just
Is
talking
it like
some shit.
directed?
It's like a
Like
sex-
there's like different camera
No,
angles?
man,
No,
it's not some
It's like shot,
professional
bro. It's not
bullshit.
even shot on like a dual iPhone. It's
You
like
could
shot
do
on
a better
iPhone
job.
4, bro.
But
Okay.
who's filming it?
It's shot on like an iPhone 4. The dude
So
getting dicks up.
there's no editing in the Final Cut
No,
Pro.
there's no editing in the final.
And was
cut.
this like a leak?
Not like your sex tape.
Are you asking the right questions right now?
I just want to
So
know.
wait, they
After
didn't use-
Effects?
Yeah,
I just want to know how professional.
Did they use a
it is.
green screen?
At least.
She's sucking his dick in paradise.
I just want to know. Like, exactly, right? I just want to know, like, you know, the production quality of sex tape in 2018. You know, like how many years have you really heard about fucking sex tapes?
But I mean, is that what you expect when you hear sex tape? Something and
Produced?
Yeah.
No.
Well,
What produced?
Then it ain't a sex tape. It's a porno.
but listen.
Even the Kim Kardashian sex tape was literally just a camera and
Yeah,
those two
but that's
motherfuckers.
but
I will say the Kim K sex tape was pretty lit. Like
Yeah.
there was angles. You got Ray J's commentary. Then you got like the thing.
He added some like a.
He definitely had
edited
some.
after.
Yeah, he had some
Okay,
production
but
value.
okay. I'm saying that maybe that's the highest standard
Of sex
of
tapes.
fucking sex
Give it up
tapes.
for Ray
That's what I'm
J.
saying.
Give it up for Ray J. High standard of sex tapes now.
The
Honestly.
Oscar.
Yo, he sold that sex tape.
Well, I mean, look at her now. She's famous.
That's
because
what it is,
of-
right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
He made
So
Ray J.
he
Yeah, where
raised
is
the
he?
standard.
Where is
So
he?
that's why I was like, you know, that's why I'm asking. This
I
question.
guess
And that was
Okay,
the
I
hot
guess
Kim
so.
Kardashian.
That was the hot-
not
yeah.
the fake ass.
Yeah,
fake,
not-
fake
So what
whatever.
exactly? So what they're saying is now Black China trying to pull a little Kim K move, release a sex tape, and
I
then pop,
see.
right? But she's trying to thwart those claims because her lawyer came out saying like, "Yo, whoever released this shit, we're gonna sue the shit out of them." Blah blah blah. And then Black China's like, "Yo, I didn't release this like willingly and shit." Crazy. But if anyone hasn't seen it, check it out. I know some of you females that love Black China trying to check it out too. Some girls I know trying to check the sex tape out because like, I don't even know.
Michelle saying, check it out.
Check it out.
Boofmatic saying, yeah. Boofmatic, I think it's trash. I say, don't fucking waste your time. There's
Wait, you saw it though, right?
there's better shit.
You thought to go look for it though, right?
Well, I mean, like it was there.
Nah, he ain't
know
saying
what?
yes. He ain't saying yes. It was there.
It was there.
It was not there for me. I had to go dig through YouTube comments, like just
You know
the
what I mean?
torrents.
It's trash.
It's trash a few more times.
Yeah.
It's trash. It's trash.
Alright, well, what's
I don't give a fuck about no Black China sex tape.
well, what else
She's
is
not even that
popping?
popular.
She's not popular?
Yeah, it's not like
She's
No, I mean,
popping 'cause
like-
you know what's crazy? She
Like
had
popping,
a baby
like-
with one of the Kardashians. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? She's in the family,
Which was
lineage.
fully a play.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, poppin' as in like pretty, like as
Oh, she's
in
not-
like
she's not
I would
attractive.
I would want to see. Like
She's
her
like
sex tape.
she's like a hood rat.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. She's
Right.
not like the pretty. That's true.
Actually,
Who
would you want to see a sex tape?
I
Whose
gotta
sex
look.
tape you trying to
Yeah.
see? Like the
I'm trying to make a sex tape. I ain't trying to see a sex tape.
Yo,
Yeah.
I'll see Nicki Minaj's sex tape.
Oh,
Billy's be able to see that.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? We talk about celebrities.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
Black
I can't even
China.
think.
Oh man,
Who's
she's one of
like
these.
female, like Beyonce's sex tape. Like, who's not gonna want to see that?
True, true.
Maybe not Beyonce's.
Yeah,
she's like a stressed out mom and
Yeah. That kind of like ruined.
shit. Yeah,
Kind of ruined
should
it.
be all sweaty and
Does Black
stressed.
China have these
Oh,
ass
man.
implants too, man? This is disgusting.
Yeah, probably.
This is so disgusting.
But you'd be surprised at how many like females want to see the sex tape too. I have
I
no
think-
idea
I
why.
think more females want to see
Right?
that.
Like I don't know, cause like these Black China, the Cardi
how,
B's.
how trash they've
'Cause-
heard
'cause you know
her,
what?
her performance was.
I feel like it's all those thoughts that want to see the sex.
Maybe.
Because it'll give them hope
It's-
to be like, yo,
I could do it
I
too.
can do it too.
Me too.
Me too.
The Me
Exactly.
Too movement. Oh my god.
Oh shit. Yeah, so it's gonna be like, you know, it's inspiring a whole generations of thoughts.
Wow.
This is where we're at. This is millennial hipsters.
is-
Like this is
Black
you only
China
hear this shit
discussion
here.
has
Next
gone way
first
too
lady
long.
will be a.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
That's what they'll say when they.
I would love to see Michelle Obama's sex tape.
Oh shit.
Is that?
It's true.
Does no one think Michelle? You don't think Michelle Obama's attractive?
No,
No way. Really?
bro, she has like fucking
Oh my
like
God.
4 arms bigger than mine. She has triceps and shit. Like,
I mean, I admire her, but like I don't know.
Oh my god, I think she's like so pretty. Am I
I don't
the only
really-
one on that?
I don't really
I
wanna
respect
see-
her too much.
I don't want to see
Oh,
anything.
God. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, man, she's kind of like
She's
an
like a
aunt.
mom?
She's like your aunt.
Yeah,
Black
she's
Mom
like
of
an
America.
she's an aunt.
For a bit.
She's everyone's aunt.
Jesus. Okay.
Uh,
What else is pop? Yo, everyone's like going off on Drizzy for the God's Plan video. Did we already talk about that?
No.
No,
Did we
didn't
talk about that shit?
the video.
More tune for your head tops.
Did you guys see the video? Did everyone see the video here?
I didn't see
I
the
saw it,
video,
yeah.
but I've read an article on it.
You got an article on it?
Mhm.
Everyone's just up in arms about like, why didn't Mans do it in Toronto and shit? Like, why didn't he give money to poor people in Toronto? So basically, he was he's out of Miami, is donating money to presumably poor
Honestly,
people,
I
guess.
think that area needs him more. To be honest,
I would say so. I would agree.
and
I would agree.
he has connections down there. He has a crib down there, so you know he's kind of living down there too.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like he's you know, this guy lives everywhere, right? So
Right.
and I think the premise behind the video is that he had a budget and then he spent it on those people.
Mm-hmm.
And he's probably gonna shoot the video in Miami anyway,
Right.
right?
Mm.
So like as he's there about to shoot the video, he's like, "Yo, fuck it, I'm just gonna give it to the people, the
Yeah.
poor people in Miami," which
Right.
was sick, you know. It's pretty cool.
I think we're past like listen, we have to go past of like reducing Drake just to his Toronto like allegiance, man. Like we think that like Drake can only pop here and only do things like come on, man.
But
Like,
But
this
yeah,
is-
he's still
No.
putting-
I
Like-
don't think it's like
No,
that.
no. I was gonna add that we can't solely just put on Drake. Drake already did so much for Toronto by
yeah,
putting
man.
us out there in the music industry in popularity. And there's other Toronto artists,
Yeah.
right? Tory Lanez.
Yeah,
There's a lot of guys.
Press,
Yeah,
Tory Lanez.
exactly. It's
a
time
whole bunch.
for these guys to
Party.
step up and do for
Absolutely.
them. You know,
Mhm.
I agree.
so
Do it for your respective hood.
More tune for your head tops.
I agree. I think like also I just want to say, and I popped on social media about it, but I just think like, you know, we see Drake handing out money to poor people at another place. Toronto people are offended because like he didn't hand it out in our city or whatever. Like,
So why don't you go hand out some
exactly, and
fucking
that's my
money?
next thing.
Yeah,
Like, you
yeah.
want to change the community, you need to be your own Drake and get off your ass and just do something for the community, right? Like if you really want to see some changes like that, or you really feel like we deserve it, then it starts with you. You know what I mean? I know it sounds cliche, but it's like we can't always look at the celebrity to come save us with bags of money. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
So
they're not a fucking superhero.
right,
Like,
right.
yeah.
I still think. Listen, when I watched the video, like it was so heartfelt. Like it was crazy. Like you could tell, like you know those black mothers crying in those videos. It was real. You know what I mean? It was no fake rehearsal.
Yeah,
type
you could
thing.
really tell the people
could
like
see the
appreciated
genuity.
it, and they were like in a hard spot.
Yeah,
you could really
absolutely.
tell
Absolutely.
those particular people that he gave the money to. Right?
So bless ups to him because like listen, I don't see a lot of other regardless Drake, anyone in the hip hop. I don't see a lot of people in the hip hop industry doing this as of late. I don't think
Yeah,
anyone has done
yeah,
this
yeah.
lately. Like no one has really.
or at least publicized.
yeah, like I
You
haven't
don't
seen
know
it.
if,
Right?
you know.
But what people are alleging is that XXXTentacion, before this video popped, is he started a challenge saying like, you know, what I want to do is I want to give back to people. I want all my fans to film their own acts of generosity and put it on social media and put it out there.
Right.
And then in response to this, Drake didn't directly say so, but then Drake did this video to kind of troll X.
I heard about
and
that.
be like, this is what you do, because like there are videos of XXX
Right.
like handing out TVs and doing all this charitable shit.
Yeah.
So then Drake was like, all right, I'm gonna one up you because you've been dissing me all these years, and I'm gonna beat you at your own stupid game. And then at the end of the video, Drake puts like a disclaimer. He's like, this wasn't for publicity and shit. So it's like, it's not even that. The thing is, and the worst part about it is like, to me, I don't even think it was about charity to this guy. It was about petty beef. That's what it was.
Drake is super petty,
Crazy.
man. Drake is super petty. I won't put that past
I
him
wouldn't put it past him either. No
because, like,
That's jokes.
at least he did it. At least he did it in a good way because he's,
right.
I've love for Drake and everything, but he's very sneaky
Yeah. Oh my god.
when it comes to his like attacks.
It's a Toronto man's. You know what I mean?
Also,
Yeah.
remember his Jewish roots.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
He's very calculated
Yeah.
in his attacks to people and his enemies and stuff like that. We saw that with like Meek Mills, right?
Right.
How he did that
Sneaky
guy.
as fuck.
So like,
Just keep reaching and dissing.
Right.
In
Right.
a fucked up position.
More chewing for your head, Thompson.
So hold this LX and fuck. I mean, kudos to
yeah, it was
Jay-Z.
like it was kind of like a double entendre.
Right.
What he did,
It's like being notorious. It's like you're giving back to the people, but you're beating your rivals at it.
yeah,
Crazy.
yeah,
like
exactly.
who beefs like that? I don't know, man. Like
I don't think he, like from Drake's perspective, it was like, oh, I'm going to be more generous than this guy.
Yeah.
It was more like, oh, that's a cool idea. I can have a bigger
I can be
impact.
better than you at doing it.
Yeah.
That's what it is, right?
I think it was there was a little dash of spitefulness in there. There's
for
no
sure.
fucking way that
I don't
he
think
was
there's
like
completely
fully committed.
void of like I want to give
nah.
back to the people.
He's like, yeah, exactly.
Right?
He's like, yo, watch this.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of thing,
Right?
like,
Then he
you
does
know,
like
I
the triple
know
double
that,
dunk
man.
bubble wrap like.
Oh yeah, yeah, eh?
Then he
Watch
puts
this.
on, then he puts on the VC jersey and dunks on him.
Yeah. But it was a good thing that it was a good thing that both of them did.
Right,
So,
absolutely. Yeah, I think
that's the
some of it's
higher
fun.
message here.
Absolutely.
Like,
Sure. I'll agree on that.
Disregarding their what may be beef.
Right, or what motivated it. The
Yeah,
fact that it
yeah.
happened is
You guys are actually putting me onto this beef. I didn't even know.
Yeah, no,
this
check it out.
existed.
Check it out. It's almost becoming an unknown thing, and Drake, he's gonna be quiet about it. Like,
Yeah. He won't put it out there.
But yeah, man, it was a good video. Sick song. But yeah, man.
More chewing for your head, Thompson.
That's what it is. I don't know if you guys said what do you got on the map?
Is anybody watching the Olympics?
Oh shit.
Oh damn!
Oh.
Yeah,
It's so crazy. I haven't been invested. But I've been hearing so much about the Canadians in the Olympics.
Okay.
No, I'm not even.
I'm not even saying that I've been keeping up. I just want to know, like, has anybody been watching? I mean, like, I'm hearing good stuff.
I have it on in the background when I'm catching up on WhatsApp. That's pretty much it.
I will say I don't know if I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have already heard about this, but a silver medalist who's also Canadian was playing on Team Canada for Olympic hockey. Their team didn't win gold; they won silver. And then this Canadian who was playing on Team Canada was upset that she got silver, and then refused to wear the silver medallion.
Oh, right. You know what? I saw a little thing of that. Yeah.
Crazy. She refused to wear the silver medallion, and then when the press was interviewing her, they said, "Oh, like, how do you feel about this, or is this like kind of is this like basically how do you feel about it?" And she said, "No, this isn't very like this." To some extent, she's like, this isn't really a rewarding feeling. Right now, this doesn't feel great to have silver, and she refused to wear it. And then
It's trash.
then she was pressed by the Olympic officials who said, "Bro, you better wear this fucking medal,
Yeah,
or we're
yeah.
stripping you from it.
Yeah.
Like, don't be
Yeah.
such a sore loser, right?"
For real. I agree.
Um,
Like,
So wait, let me get it. She won silver,
she didn't want to, and she didn't appreciate it.
and she's like, "I'm fuck this. I didn't win gold, and
Right.
I'm wearing it."
and I'm not wearing the medal.
Canadian
Yeah,
hockey.
yeah.
All right, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Okay, well, I mean, to be an Olympian, I swear it's like, you're part of an elite. You're an elite athlete. And I get it. You're there for the gold.
Right.
You're there for gold. But just to participate, they say just participating in the event is
Fucking privilege, bro.
privilege and honor. That's all I gotta say. Now, John, when you asked those questions just now, I know you're raising an interesting point. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I want to know.
Unlike, you know, she's Canadian.
You're being a little sneaky, like Drake.
It is a hockey
So
event.
I'm trying to take in the story right now. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
well,
I
I mean,
was gonna
like,
come
we
up
know
with
she's Canadian, and when it was hockey that she won silver in, right?
Yeah,
So
right.
I just wanted to tie those two things together,
Like women's under 18 or what is it?
Under 18, I don't think so. No, I think
Women's
this
adult
is- yeah, for
Hockey?
sure.
It's done already.
Yeah, right. It's like
Yeah.
it's going right under our noses, and I don't think a lot of Torontonians are invested in the Winter Olympics in Pyeongchang as much as they should be.
Well, it was only her, right? The other team, the rest of the team was cool.
Well, yeah. Apparently, like she's been getting all this press because she didn't want to wear her medal.
It's
So
whack.
fucked up.
It's whack,
I think
man.
that's. I just want to say that it's disappointing to know that that's a Canadian doing that.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever listen. Like Torontonians, especially, we are like about our sportsmanship. Like
Yeah.
we, the Raptors.
You can't just generalize.
No,
Torontonians
I
like
will
that.
say this,
or
the-
even people like that, or even Canadians like that. You can't just say just because she's Canadian, she's gonna act a certain way.
Sure, that's true. Fine, that I'll take that in stride. But I will say, like Torontonians get their ass kicked at almost every fucking sport ever. Like the Raps, when they lose, we get our asses kicked, and we're still out there by the hundreds and thousands in fucking below 20-degree weather outside Air Canada Center, like rooting for the Raps. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like the sense of sportsmanship, and like we're always good sports. Even when we lose, we're still lit. It's like we love to see the Raptors just on the court. You know what I'm saying? And I just think for this one person to be like, oh, I'm not wearing a medal. It's just so come on.
It's very
Like,
ungrateful,
petty, man.
man.
Come on, yeah,
It's
you know what I
petty,
mean?
It's ungrateful.
Hold on, sorry. I'm reading now that the game was
Unless there was some bullshit call.
it was decided by a shootout.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it was brought to a shootout.
I was about to shoot out, and
So she's just like,
I think it was more just
and
in
that's
the
what-
moment, man.
she's salty from that.
Yeah,
the fact
she's-
that it was a shootout at the end.
So that's how it works. But in my honest opinion,
that
a
doesn't
game
mean shit.
like that should never be decided by a shootout.
Yeah,
That's
I
just what she
agree with
said.
that.
That's
Oh,
just-
that's what she said, eh?
Every time I
Wow.
play FIFA, it's golden goal, man. Fuck shootout. Next goal wins.
So it was a hard loss. Okay, so we'll appreciate that it was a hard loss.
But at the same time, like, for respect for your country and everything, raise your head up, man.
Yeah, you take that fucking medal and you
Take
go
the
home,
L.
dog.
Well, no, it's not
It's not
an
an L, it's a silver
It's a
medal
silver.
in the
It's-
Olympics,
Yeah.
for Christ's sakes,
Wrong
right?
choice of words. Wrong choice
Like-
of words.
No,
It's
I
not an
kind
L.
of changed my mind now because she's sending a message that there shouldn't be a shootout.
Uh-huh.
It should be golden goal, and this is Olympics. This isn't like even in NHL. In the regular season, they do a 3-on-3 overtime, 5 minutes if it's tied, and then they do a shootout. But if it's any sort of playoff game, it's overtime, next goal wins, and it doesn't matter how long it goes. Sometimes it'll be a whole nother 3 periods.
Yeah.
Well, listen,
Well,
in-
you don't know how their schedule is and like what their time constraints are, right? So that
But this
maybe
is the
maybe
Olympics, man. Like this is like the biggest stage of competition.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah,
That's-
true. But
This is like you're playing a game of basketball and then it's tied and you're like, okay, you guys got to do free throws until someone misses. Like that's not basketball.
I feel you on that.
Yeah.
But in professional sports, if you lose, you ain't getting no medal, dog. If you lose, you're allowed to be upset because you ain't getting shit when you go home. If you lose
Yeah.
the Olympics and you get silver, you should not be upset. You got
Yeah.
second. You walk with
Like,
that second.
yeah,
dog.
word.
Someone's getting
You know?
bronze.
That's what I'm saying. It's like in like professional sports when we're watching our teams, like the
Yeah.
other one team wins, the other team loses. I understand why that team is upset because they lost. They got nothing, right?
But-
you get silver and you're mad. Like, come on, man. That's crazy.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
could have been mad maybe in another way.
Yeah.
I mean, putting it on public display by like there's a picture here. She's holding the medal in her hand, like on the like
side
on
and
her
shit,
side,
like, trying
like
to put
there,
it
like
off,
I don't
like,
know. Maybe
yikes,
maybe you
bro.
could have snatched it off and done something like hold it up even higher, like or I don't know how she's feeling.
I understand where she's coming from.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's what I
Listen, like, of course, I sympathize with her. She wanted the gold. She didn't get it. I get that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
No, it's not that she wanted.
Everyone wants the gold at the
She did.
Olympics.
She wanted the gold, but I think if it was golden goal and they still lost, she would have wore the medal.
Yeah.
It's just because
It's just the way it was decided.
Yeah,
But,
that's fair.
yeah.
I guess that's fair.
But at the same time, like
you gotta swallow your pride.
you gotta suck it up and
Absolutely.
just ride with it, yo. You got silver. Like everybody else did not. Like how many other teams there were? Like
Yeah, man.
those guys have to walk away with fucking nothing.
Absolutely.
Like they should be hanging their fucking head.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
How many medals of the
You know what I
game is
mean?
that?
Yeah, what's the leaderboard looking
Oh
like?
no, let me check that out. Cause
Russia,
are we just
USA,
slacking right now?
Canada.
Yo, Canada has 10 gold, 8 silver, 8 bronze.
Who's on top? Russia.
Russia.
Big shot.
Okay, and we'll see who's on top. Let's do the medal count. And Norway is fucking killing it right now with 13 gold, 12 silver, 10 bronze.
This trash.
They have 35. They have 35 medals in total.
Yeah,
Then Germany is second. 13 gold, 7 silver, 5 bronze, 25 medals. And Canada is third.
Nice.
Yeah, we're third.
That is lit.
Yeah.
And we're beating the States. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? The States.
live ski upload.
You know what's crazy? The States got more shots happening in their country, but we win in the scoreboard. Yikes! Yikes!
Man.
The States taking all the shots right now, but we on top. My next, no, I'm joking, and that segues into.
More tune for your head.
That's crazy. I didn't even know Canada was third. That's sick. Big ups to them.
Yeah.
That's dope.
That's us.
yeah.
So big ups to us.
Honestly, big ups to them, those Canadians out there. Because
What I need on that server, I need to put a wrap it up then, because we got like a couple minutes left.
oh shit! Wait, hold on. I actually want to talk about how
we
Donald
only-
Trump responded to
Damn,
the shooting.
son.
Yeah, we only covered like 3 topics.
I know, fam. We can just kill this out. Okay, no. I just want to talk about how Donald Trump responded to the school shooting in Florida over the last week. Basically, Donald Trump met with some of the students and the survivors at the schools, and then all he kept talking about was mental health issues and not reforming gun
Not talking
laws,
about guns.
which is crazy. Because you know it's crazy. Like our generation always says, like the children are our future. But then when the children have shit to say, no one fucking gives a shit, right?
Yeah.
Even lobbyists, even the federal government, which is nuts. There's some crazy shit happening in the U.S. and, you know, my prayers with them. But, like, honestly, if y'all end up, like, shooting each other, killing each other, like, I don't know, man. I don't have any
Keep it
sympathy.
south of our
This
border.
trash.
Right?
Yeah.
For sure, man.
But, I mean, I don't want to harp on, like, that tragedy too much. Another tragedy, though. I don't know if you saw it, Boof, if you saw it, or if you guys saw it. But Chris Rock dropped a special on Netflix.
Oh, I didn't see it yet.
No?
I haven't watched it.
Listen, you
No,
let that
don't
rock.
do that.
No,
Don't give
you
me
let
that. It's
that
trash.
rock.
Don't give me
You
that.
let that rock because, in my opinion, that thing sucked. Like, Chris Rock, I don't know, man. Like,
No offense, you hate on some shit that I genuinely love, so I can't.
Okay.
It's good to have these.
Did you see it though?
No, I haven't seen it.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's what it is. You just see. Well, I just need
But
a second
hopefully
opinion.
it's not trash.
Hopefully it's not. You guys need to watch it, guys. Check it out. I just feel like he just sounds like an old dude complaining. Like it's not insightful. It's just like him, just like I don't know.
He's been out of the loop for a
Yeah.
while, right? So
It didn't really land with me. Trash. That was trash. Slow
I'll
down.
probably check it out tomorrow night
I'll watch it and I'll let you guys know.
while I'm playing Monster Hunter.
Yes.
No, you gotta watch it, bro. Like you can't
But-
just have it on in the background.
I'll just say this, but once you get past the tutorials and you're comfortable with Monster Hunters, it's good to have stuff in the background with this game
Absolutely.
because
I agree.
But
you'll see what I'm talking about. hopefully.
oh, it's just grinding.
Yeah,
Oh,
It's a
God.
grinding game.
yeah, and yeah.
Also, I'm just gonna slide this in there while I still can. The brawl at LAX, Tekashi 69. If y'all fuck with Tekashi 69,
Didn't see this.
he got into a huge fucking brawl at the LA
It
airport.
wasn't that big, man.
It
It was
was
like
just-
6
Yeah.
bros.
It was
like
actually crazy.
6 mans.
I think the reason why it was so big was because one dude caught him and had him. He had him like one. He
First of
actually
all,
had him.
this Tekashi 69 dude wasn't even in the brawl.
He was.
He kind of just, ran up and pulled up his pants like he's part
No,
of
no,
the
no.
shit.
He got the dude caught him. The dude actually had him. Like he grabbed him and he had him on the ground. And then at that second, Takashi's like one of his dudes, one of his bodyguards, like stomped. Like he hit the dude and then Tekashi like ran off.
Is there a couple
see you,
videos
I
of this?
see
or
you.
No, it was just
something?
one video, and
something?
it captures the angle. Watch the video.
I
'cause
watched it
you'll see
through like once, but like half-assed.
It's
Okay,
crazy.
okay.
I just think like this dude's like just talking bare shit and about like all these gangs. He's like telling everyone test my gangster and do this and do this and do this and that. But like no one's killed him yet.
But you know what? I like this because they're not fucking shooting each other. Just brawling
Yeah,
out like
exactly.
that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
that's true.
To fight,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta get it out, man.
I like
Just
that.
fucking brawl.
But I think because we've shown some light on Tekashi 69, another rapper that's actually really good and coming up in the game that is Tekashi 69's rival. Apparently they got some like pseudo beef. His name is Casanova, and he's actually
Casanova's an old man, no?
isn't he younger? Isn't he just around the same
He'll
age?
punch you in your face, motherfucker.
Really? Is he old?
That guy.
I'm not even sure of his age, but he has some hits, man. That's how I know him. I mean, I don't know like what he's doing and
Well, something to
not
check
really-
out.
But yeah, check out Casanova. He's got a hit.
To be honest, I don't give a fuck about rap beef.
Yeah, no, it's just like
It's entertainment.
it's just interesting because this kid is like talking all this shit and like he's
But,
getting
like-
all this advice from the OGs, like Fat Joe, and like all the OGs are like trying to like give him advice and shit, and he's just like one of
Don't,
those shitty
don't
kids.
fight.
Yeah, right.
See?
Or like just watch your ass. You know what I mean? Watch what you're saying out here. And I think he's like, listen, this guy, Tekashi 69 is like a movement for all the young kids who are listening to the music now. You know what I mean? The real like millennial hipsters. I'm saying
No,
so.
those are something else. I don't know if we can call them millennial hipsters.
They're like, yeah, they're their own
Millennial wild boys. Or
Your
something.
clitsters.
yeah.
Yo.
Shots.
All right, well,
It's trash.
pull it up. All right, well, that's all the time we have today.
Run
we-
a beat.
Yo, we should run a beat still. We run a beat?
well,
What's popping right now? What's everyone listening to?
we have to, I thought we were gonna freestyle on that. That's what I thought. Like it was
You
like.
don't have a beat.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yo, let's run this.
Oh shit! You're running.
See murder? You guys down?
Oh shit!
Yo.
Shitty.
What episode is this?
6.
It's episode 6? Yo, this is the 6? Yo, we're 6 God right now?
Not even.
There's 4 of us.
Yo, 4, 1, 6? This is C Murder.
6.
This is C Murder down from my and words. But yo, 6th episode. Thanks for rocking with us. Shout outs to the sound production jam. Shout outs to Booth, who's been like doing the SoundCloud, doing the YouTube, pushing the content out to you guys.
Yeah, man.
We're just really
Where's
trying
episode
to...
5?
Oh shit!
Episode 5 is not even up.
We out.